Hey there, brains. Someone asked me why my childhood feels like a big, blurry mess. And I didn't even hesitate with their answer. I said it's not because I was building memories, but because I was just trying to survive. I also said something that just hit me just then. We think memories fade with time, but it's really trauma that steals our presence. I am Jag, just taking a quick break to explain some things. As late-diagnosed autistic and ADHD, still figuring things out one day at a time, I use AI to help me create videos so I can share my message more clearly. It helps me concentrate better, stay organized, but also tap into my creativity. This channel is a safe space for anyone who found out later in life and thought, now what? Here, I will share tips, tools, and stories I wish someone had told me when I first started this journey. If you are feeling overwhelmed, curious, or just want to feel a little less alone, you are in the right place. You can't remember a childhood you were too overwhelmed to feel safe in. That really got me. It's like a locked door in my chest. When you're in survival mode, your brain's only job is to get through the day. You stop taking in moments and start scanning for danger instead. Even a laugh feels suspicious, like a trap. Joy feels fake. Your body is there, but you're not. You might smile in a photo or laugh at a joke, but your mind is somewhere else. So later, when people say, "Remember how great that time was," you nod and lie, because you honestly have no idea. Survival literally changes how our brains remember things. It's not just what you remember, but how much of you was even there to begin with. It's not like you have amnesia, it's more like you emotionally checked out. That's how growing up with undiagnosed autism or ADHD, in a family of unstable, also undiagnosed, neurodivergence was like. Between the constant out of the blue, shouting for hours because one wrong word or something that happened while they were out, or didn't get what they wanted. Also from constantly making fun of me for being different than them. They were the full meltdown type, constantly from not recognizing their symptoms. My brother and I, the hide and dissociate kind. To be honest, anyone who somehow grew up in an unstable childhood created those strategies too due to CPTSD. Even if it's the constant micro-criticism because you were misunderstood. I left the moment so often that you forgot what it felt like to be in it. So if your childhood feels like TV static, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're smart. You adapted the only way you could, by disconnecting from what hurt too much. That blurriness? That was your first boundary. The person told me, kids shouldn't have to be resilient. They should be protected. But when you weren't protected, you did the next best thing, you disappeared. Not because you wanted to, but because you had to. And here's the part nobody talks about, the blurriness sticks around until you feel safe enough to feel things again. Your brain isn't broken, it's just waiting for a sign that someone is finally listening, and that someone is you. Healing isn't about forcing yourself to remember everything. It's about slowly becoming the person who can finally be present. It's about sitting with yourself, not like a detective looking for clues, but like a parent saying, "I'm here now." You don't have to hide anymore. So if your childhood feels vague and quiet, don't feel bad about it. It means you're finally starting to feel again. It's not because the past changed, but because you have. You're not just surviving anymore, you're coming home. Your story isn't lost. It's waiting for you. And every time you breathe a little easier, speak a little kinder to yourself, or give yourself a moment of safety, you're giving that kid you were something they never had, a chance to be remembered. We all probably deal with this in some way or another. That's the real reminder. But then there is another side as you grow up and realize it's more than just ADHD or it's more than just autism. Oh, for the longest time, I just didn't get myself. I couldn't figure out why I was so different all the time. But I'm starting to realize something big, my personality totally depends on the situation. It's tough to explain to people, but that's the best way I can put it. My personality is totally dependent on the context, the environment, and the people I'm with. It's all about the dynamic of the moment. And here's the thing, none of those versions of me are fake. It's just that different parts of me come out in different situations. I can go to a party and sometimes be extrovert, super chatty and outgoing. Other times, I go and just feel completely overwhelmed and quiet. I can't always predict how I'm going to be, so sometimes I just walk in and think, all right, let's see which version of me they're getting today. Now that I'm older, I've gotten better at a sort of pep talk before I go into things. It's a little sad, because it feels like I'm just getting better at masking as I get older. I'll tell myself, okay, you're going to walk in, you're going to do this, and if you don't, people are going to think you're weird. And a lot of the time, it works. It even starts to feel a bit more natural over time. It's a weird place to be sometimes, inside your own head. But I bet a lot of people feel the same way. We all probably deal with this in some way or another. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Your support means the world to me and helps me grow this community to help other newcomers just like me. Let's figure this out together, and don't forget to subscribe to your own courage. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Please don't feed the trolls. All they want is attention. Not the right kind. So go on ignoring them. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.